you're somebody that has a weaker core, you have a tough time doing planks, crunches don't quite do it for you, you still have a lot of low back pain, well, first off, strengthening the core is going to help take stress off of your low back all day through all the activities that you do, one. Two, it's going to help you achieve pretty much every physical movement that you try to achieve, whether it be in the gym or just in everyday life. So let's talk about the progression of how we start from the most basic towards getting into advanced planks for those of you that don't have a gym membership, who want to work your core at home, want to do it in short time, and want to have less low back pain. So what we're going to do, even if you have a gym membership, these are still great, right? So first, I think the easiest way to start is on your back. And you have your knees bent like this, and we've showed you this at Win Wellness before. You just press your low back into the ground, okay? Press your low back into the ground. Another thing you can do is you can press it into the ground. We've talked about this. And come up with that pelvis and squeeze the glutes at the top, right? And this is a glute bridge. So it's also good for your glutes, which are commonly weak in people, right? So if you want to progress to the plank, if that's easy for you, which it probably is for most of you, say you could try 3 sets of 10 just to get started if you have a really weak core and all of this is hard of that, okay? And then 3 sets pressing your low back in the ground. 3 sets of 10 on top of that per day of those glute bridges, right? Coming down nice and slow, keeping that core nice and tight, contracting the glutes at the top. Now, if you want to progress into the plank, what you can do, if you can't hold a regular plank at first, is you can just put the elbows shoulder width apart, okay? You can go on the knees here, and you can just come up like this. So see if you can hold yourself like this. Now look at my shoulder blades. Am I like this? No, that's compressing my low back actually, right? Activate your core, kind of round your midsection, and really, as we say, protract the scapula, moving them like this, right? Like this. Whereas this would be retraction. We want to protract them, right? So you could start there. If it's hard for you to do regular plank, you could start with this. Then you could try and walk those elbows forward, and you could put them a little closer together to make it even harder and do the same thing, all right? Now, what are some common mistakes in people that try to progress the planks and they try to do them for a long period of time? They think that's the way to do it instead of quality in the plank, right? Because you're definitely better off just going as hard as you can in the regard of keeping proper form, really keeping that core tight, doing everything you're supposed to do in terms of correcting all your postures from your neck to your mid-back to your low back and hips and legs for a shorter period of time, resting, and then doing it again. So let's talk about some common mistakes if you get to that plank. We'll show you a terrible plank. This is bad. This would be actually worse. Let's do this. Okay, so we had a lot of arch in the low back there. You don't want your arms like this. We're going to start with them like this. And why is that? Well, we're coming into internal rotation at the shoulder joint here, and we're not working these external rotators, right? Things like that infraspinatus and teres minor that we also want to work in the back portion of the rotator cuff here, right? A plank is a full body exercise, so do it properly so that it is effective for such a purpose. So what we're going to do here is keep them shoulder width apart. And what we're going to focus on first is this chin, okay? Now you're getting up here. And look, you don't want your head like this. Neither do you want to be looking up like that, saying hi to the people. You want it neutral like this, but look, you can tuck it like that. And before we continue, what is so interesting here? Guys, it's such common sense. When you stand there, okay, how is your head supposed to be posture-wise? Right? It's supposed to be back, ear over the shoulders, chin tucked. That's why we do chin tucks to strengthen these deep neck flexors, longus capitis and colli, namely to keep that head back. It's no different in a plank. You should still maintain this same posture, just parallel to the ground, right? And so here you are in this plank. And we're also going to have these arms shoulder width apart. If you want it to be harder, you can put them even a little bit closer. We'll talk about progressions in a second. Let's get the form right first. So here you are, step 1, shoulder width apart. Step 2, chin tucked like this. Now, step 3
you're going to round the shoulders like that. Not like this. You're going to protract the scapula, round the shoulders. Now, you see my low back's arched here? My knees are bent. We don't want that. We want the legs straight, and we want this low back. Actually try to rotate your pelvis back so that, you know, you're not sitting up like this, right? But you're in a position where you're really flexing that core right here. Now I'm rounding my back, my chin's tucked. This is a proper plank. If this is easy for you, put the arms together and you can put them forward and you can scoot the legs back and do the same thing, right? So that is how you progress into a plank. I do weighted core exercises all the time, and I was doing that, right? Even for just a few seconds, and I could start to feel my heart rate getting up. I'm starting to break a sweat, right? And I'm somebody who does advanced core exercises. A plank is such a powerful, effective exercise for not only your core, but for your shoulders, for your legs, for really a lot of your body, right? And so it's something you should try and take advantage of. That's how you progress into it if you have a tough time with core exercises. Hope you guys got something out of that. We do have a birthday today. It is Master Skim's birthday. Happy birthday, Skim. This one's for you, man. And this is also for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear my best friend Skim. Happy birthday to you. And so many more, man. I sang to you today if nobody else did. Hope you had a great day. Who do we got on here? Say what's up. And we're going to get out of here. Laura, Das, Kevin, Smash Sherrington, Travis. I'm a Vixen, Eris. Jess, what's up, girl? How you doing? Kyle, what's going on? Erica, Crazy, Lauren, Dandra, what's up, girl? How you doing? What's up? Sabrina, A. Del Rey, Meg, what's going on? CV, OG up in here. Ann Lau, Mopar Larry, Guillermo, Sean M. Cullen, App State. Nice to see you. And Joshy Joe, what's up, brother? Hope all is well. As for now. So we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have an awesome rest of your night. Thanks a lot. Happy birthday, Skimmy, and happy When Wellness. We'll see you guys tomorrow.